Good morning. Good morning, people. Good morning. As soon as people roll in, I'm going to be talking about the money here in the Philippines. As soon as some people roll in. I got a bag, and I'm going to show kind of the price differences. If you're a lurker, please say hello. Don't be a lurker. Right now, I'm eating my breakfast while Tin sleeps. We went to Dunkin' Donuts yesterday, which was really good. We also went to my favorite place, which I've never ate before, which is Jollibee. Oh my goodness, Jollibee's good. So what I've been doing this first week is I've been keeping all my receipts to kind of see the difference of how much stuff costs here in the Philippines compared to the United States. Which, you know, of course there's a huge difference. But what's interesting to me is I spent roughly $20 yesterday. Are you here to talk? Are you here to talk about something else? Who are you? Are you gay? You're gay? It's okay if you're gay. I don't care if you're gay. You can be gay, straight, bisexual. Maybe you're trisexual. Are you tri? You like try anything once, and if you like it, you go back for like seconds or what? You know, like seriously. What? I'm in Órmic right now. I'm in Órmic. You know, be respectful of the chat. We're not here to talk about if you're gay. I don't give a shit if you're gay. Whatever floats your boat. Which country is that? Philippines. In the Philippines. I'm in Órmic, Philippines. Leyte. My fiance lives here, and so we just recently got engaged. We've been talking for over a year, and you're from Cali. Yeah, you know, it's like, who gives a shit, right? I'm from India. It seems homely. So it seems like home to you. So I just kind of thought it'd be kind of cool for, like, welcome to the channel if you're new, but like, especially in the United States, we have a real misconception of how things are money-wise, and I budgeted to come on this trip, and I stuck to my budget. And I've been here. This is going on my second week, and things are. This is how I'll put it. If you live in the Philippines, or India, or any other country, like when I traveled to Jamaica, you know, it's hard for the people. It is hard. I'm in the Philippines. I'm from the United States. Originally from the heartland of the United States. I'm from Nebraska and Colorado, grew up in Colorado. Currently sold my cabin in the Ozarks in Missouri, moved back to Colorado to be closer to family and my mom. My mom's 81 years old this year, very blessed. So what I did yesterday is I kept the bag together, right? So we had to I wanted to get some things for the house here, mostly because we put a new air con in, and so being that it's a hut, right? Being that the house here is a hut, which I'll show you. The house here is a hut, it's a small hut. Then it has an open kitchen, and then behind me, out here behind the drapes, there is a yard, lemon trees and things like that. And then of course there's a bathroom and everything. But the thing that I wanted to talk about is, the money, because coming here, I was like, okay, I need to set a budget. I need to stick to that budget. And in the United States, I'd be spending like $100 a night for a hotel. My take on it is to help my fiance here. Why spend $100 a night when I could spend $50 and help here at our property? And so it only makes sense, right? So what I did yesterday is I kept the bag together, and I roughly spent 20 American dollars on this whole bag. So the first thing, of course, I bought Dunkin' Donuts. We went to Jollibee. The food here is way less expensive. Yes, it's my fiance's house here in the Philippines. No, you cannot buy property unless you invest $10,000 or more American money in the Philippines, and then you can do it as a business. So, yes, foreigners do buy property here, but overall it is very difficult for a foreigner to buy property. There is loopholes, just like there's loopholes everywhere. So we're not really concerned about the loopholes. I have my home in Colorado. She has this home, and combined we have 2 homes, which is pretty cool, right? No. So is your problem that... Oh, no, not at all. I just set a budget for everything because, I don't like to use plastic. I don't like to use credit cards. I like to use cash. And since I've sold my cabin in the Ozarks and moved to Colorado, and I have a new driving job there, I want to stay in my budget, just like most people. You want to look at your budget on a monthly basis and stay in that budget. But the reason I did this live stream today is to kind of show the difference. Like, for example, this is a 6-foot by 8-foot tarp, plastic tarp. In the Philippines, it costs 179 pesos. Yeah. So this is a 6-foot by 8-foot canvas tarp. In the United States, this roughly costs between 15 to 30 bucks, depending on the quality of the tarp. This is a pretty good tarp. This one costs Philippine money $179. So this cost me like $3-4. Huge difference from the United States. Huge difference, right? The other thing that we bought, and it's interesting to me too, is how they sell stuff here in the Philippines. Like, this is a glue. This is to repair the roof. There's a little small leak in the main hut. So this is a sealant. It cost 84 pesos at Ace Hardware. So roughly, that's like less than $1. In the United States, you couldn't touch this for like a tube of sealant for $8-9. So there's a big, huge thing going on in the United States right now, which is hyperinflation, shrinkflation. So you pay, like, put it this way, 4 years ago in the United States, for example, you could go buy a thing of sealant for like $3. Now it's up to $9-10. So there's like a huge difference. And there's some of the same stores here in the Philippines as there is in the United States. which is interesting to me. Now we did buy, I brought some special lights and stuff over. I have a new puppy that she got me. She got me Jack before, what, 5-6 months ago. This is Jack. He's sleepy. He's sleepy. He's a doll. He's a good boy now that I've been training him. He was a wild child. He was a wild child. But, so, she didn't want me to buy him. But I have a dog in the United States too, and I always treat him. So I bought a thing of treats. These treats were 80 pesos, which is roughly $1 or something around there. In the United States, yeah, I will talk about that. Yeah. This is roughly like $5 in the United States. So, I've been having since I got to the Philippines, I've been having congestion issues. And I figured out why. The main transportation in the Philippines is riding a trike. Riding a trike. So the motorcycle with the sidecar. And in return, all that exhaust is you're sitting on top of it. So, I got very congested in my chest. And I'm very healthy. I work out. I've lost a lot of weight over the last 6 months. I've lost roughly probably 30 pounds because I've been working out. So I realized that it was from the sidecars, from the trikes. Also, Tin, who is Filipino. No. I treated it myself. I went to the pharmacy here and treated it with Robitussin DM, and I feel much better. You can hear the cough, the congestion in my chest, but it's breaking up, and it's in my sinuses and in my lungs. So I've just been spitting it out. Yeah, almost definitely. But the thing is my Filipina, her name is Tin, and every time we go on a trike, when we come home, she's tired, she's groggy, and she has a headache. So you have to think about this too, is that if you're riding that trike all the time, that exhaust is coming up, which is carbon monoxide. And I think people here, because I've heard this cough all over the Philippines, like kids, animals, a lot have this cough. So I really think it's from the pollution of the trikes and the exhaust and inhaling carbon monoxide. So I told Tin, from this point forward, either a face mask or a handkerchief over her nose and mouth when she's riding trikes to see if it gets rid of her headaches. So I'm really thinking that honestly that's what it's from. That's what I think it's from. So we did have to get some batteries because I brought her some emergency lighting from the United States, because the one thing I've noticed here in the Philippines is the power goes out. Would you say most people speak? Very much so. Very much so. I'll be honest, I'm only going on my second week here in the Philippines. I'll be returning in February. This was a 2-week trip. Not only do they speak English, they're friendly, but of course, just like any city or anywhere around the world, it's very important to be cautious, because what they call them here in the Philippines is they call them snatchers. They'll just walk up to you, rip off your earrings, rip off your necklace, whatever. Rip your wallet right out from your hand. So you have to be very careful. Here in ᴡᴟ, Ormic is one of the safest. Hello, Tita Marie. Um, the Ormic is one of the safest islands. I did my research before I came here. It's one of the safest islands in the Philippines. The main crime here is petty theft, like jumping over fences, taking what they want out of your yard. The violent crimes are very, very low on this island. Manila and other Cebu, it's a whole different story. Okay. Yeah, I'll be going back to the U.S. And hey, what's up, Rachel? I'll be going back to the U.S. And then I'll be returning in February. And right now, I'm waiting for my veterans disability. And when my veterans disability comes in, we have decided that what we'll probably do is 6 months, 6 months. 6 months in the U.S., 6 months in the Philippines, or whatever we feel like doing. If we feel like staying in the United States a couple of years, we'll do that. And then we'll come back home to the Philippines. We're going to be very open right now, not strict on how we're going to do it, but our plan is 6 months, 6 months. I think the biggest reason is, one, I have a mother that's 81 years old. We want to be there to support her and help her. And also I have a dog there in the United States, and he's 13 years old, so he's an old boy. It's up to her, you know. I like the Philippines. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Rachel, as you know, I don't know if you know, but I've been sick for like 2-3 days. Sinuses and congestion. And so you have to excuse my coffee. Oh, the other wonderful thing we got is we got kettle corn. So for $20, this bag in the United States would roughly cost me probably, I would say, close to 40 bucks. Plus we went to Jollibee for lunch, and that's included in that 20 some dollars. I had someone ask me when I showed the wet food market. They said I wouldn't eat that, right? So this is to my friends in the United States. Do you think that when they process meat in the United States, that there's not flies and blood and guts around the food that we're eating? The difference in the United States is we're spoiled and we're a bunch of puff marshmallow asses. So we don't see those things. So we don't think about those things. Here in the Philippines, at the wet market, at the meat market, you see the flies, you see the blood, and you see them actually processing and cutting the meat, which we're not used to. Have I ate the food? I absolutely have. Is the food good? It sure the hell is. Is the fruits and vegetables good? Yes. I have been very cautious about the water, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I agree with you. Hey, Lucy. I definitely agree with you. The food anywhere around the world is being contaminated by mercury and runoffs and forever chemicals. And so I think everybody, as a prepper, and I think prepping is a way of life. So I'm not a paranoid prepper. I prepare for natural disasters, emergencies, and water outages, electrical outages, things like that. But I think everybody should be very on point about their food, because the food is, for example, in the United States, once the chicken has the eggs, okay, those eggs go to a warehouse and they don't touch the USA table for 3 to 6 months. Now that's nasty. Okay, that's nasty. Here in the Philippines, the chicken lays the egg and you pick up the egg and you're eating it and it's fresh. Just like this, I absolutely freaking adore these little bananas. They're like, you get a big old bundle for like 30 cents. Yeah, Rachel, most definitely. But these little bananas, are so freaking yummy. And they're different compared to what we have in the United States. I mean, that's a freaking banana. It's like 2 inches tall, right? But it's so good. Are you turning on USA? What do you mean? What do you mean, Barb? Barbie Edwards, what do you mean? Am I turning on the USA? Like putting my back to the USA? The USA is home to me, always has been, always will be. I'm an American, born, raised American. Okay, but I will say this. Yeah. Am I turning my back on the USA? No. Mm-mm. We all might want to run for cover, though. I think I can understand, because in India, the street vendors just throw the waste that attracts supplies. Yeah. There is a huge sanitation problem everywhere. Hell no. I'm red, white, and blue. I always will be. Red, white, and blue, baby. American born, raised. Someday I will die in America. I will always be an American. But I love the Philippines. I love the people. If you think you're gonna come to the Philippines, though, yeah, well, they clean. No, I agree with you. They clean like crazy. Everybody here cleans. The problem is the upper, and you're from India. The governments don't have systems in place to keep the trash moving, the trash being hauled out. It's one of those things. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. I think it's more a government issue, that the government has broke down and don't have a system in place to handle the people, the sanitation, and all that. That's what I mean, honestly. But no, I like that question of, am I abandoning the USA? It might be. Rachel, what do you think? Should we abandon the USA? We could all get votes. Life votes. That's an interesting statement. How such hygienic people can be known for unhygienic food. Yeah, no gloves. Just splice it up and walk, Rachel, do you want to find a husband over here? Me and Tim can help you find a husband. Yeah, I mean, most definitely, Miss Edwards. The United States will always be my home. Always. You need a husband, Rachel. I know the last one didn't turn out good. The last one didn't turn out good. Maybe, of the Philippines people. Okay, so I'll answer it like this. When me and Tin first started talking, over a year ago, one of the things, she's a YouTube creator just like me, so we each have a channel. Once upon a time, my channel was like 13,000 people, but I speak up too much against the government and against things I think are wrong in the world, so they took me down, and this is my new channel. It's been up for a little over a year. One thing that really attracted me to Tin is that I didn't have to say, are you going to church? Are you going to get up and go to church? Do you pray? I seen her pray. I seen her go to church. And I seen the love that she tries to bring to her channel, even though a lot of people hate on her, just like they hate on me. There's good people still in this world, and I think there's a huge difference between spirituality and religion. There's a huge difference. I would, wherever we go, no matter what religion you are, the most important thing is that we have spirituality. And I believe that when two or more of us come together and we pray together, no matter if you're a different religion than me, um, that is the church. The, oh, you haven't been to her channel yet. You need to go to her channel, Rachel. Her channel is Skipping 10. Skipping 10. That's her channel, Skipping 10. It's on the community page, Skipping 10. But you know how I am, Rachel. I think that we have been sold a bill of goods about religion. See, religion divides a lot of people. Religion makes people hypocrites. And religion also can destroy brothers and sisters just being happy and peaceful. I think the most important thing for people, and it's like one of the biggest things that I've always said on this channel for the last 4 years, is love, light, and hope. Not everybody is financially capable of doing things, but you can always open a door to let people know about God, to let people know that there is hope, and that's like the most important thing. I feel better every day. I'm just spitting all that junk out now. Actually, after just holding the bandana up the last couple days, Barbie, I feel better and I can breathe better, because I was like, she was worried about me. Yep, politics and religion, and if you look at the two, Rachel, politics, it's not for the people. It keeps people separated, and the more separation, the more divided they can keep the people. The more we fight amongst ourselves, we're not being light, love, and hope. We're being negative, hate, and disgusting. And by us getting wrapped up in that circus, we are their monkeys. We are bouncing around being their monkeys. And no, Tina Marie, not at all. I sweat bullets here. I think I've lost another 6 pounds. But I think that honestly, one of the most important things is for us to all realize that the government is not going to save you or me. We are just a stepping stone for them. When people go to war, when countries go to war, it's not the rich children that go to war. It's the middle class and the poor. The middle class and the poor fight the battles of the rich. It always has been, it always will be. But the thing that we have to know and believe in is that God is the Alpha, He's the Omega, He's the beginning, He's the end, and it is all written. And that is what's important. Oh, really? I think that if we really look deeply, Manhusmira, I hope I said that right. If we really look deeply, spirituality is like this among people around the world. But because we speak different languages, it makes people divided. You're right and I'm wrong, and you're wrong and I'm right, instead of just living in peace and happiness. That's who I am. Yesterday, I don't like to toot my own horn because God knows what I do. I'm not rich. God knows, but I'm rich in spirit. God knows that I try to help people wherever I'm at, whatever I'm doing. And there was 2 elderly ladies. They had to be in their 70s, 80s yesterday, cleaning trash at the ocean edge at the seawall. And I asked them if they needed a water. And they said, not a water, but could we have a coffee? So I went and got them each coffees. They were the most grateful, thankful people that I ever met. A thank you goes a long way. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. I hope this chat comes up because you're dropping some wonderful insight to the world. And I appreciate that. Is it Mr. or Mrs. Spali? You did. Rachel, you just know me. You know me. So let me see. We were talking about the food. I will tell you this much. You can go out for lunch in the Philippines. Oh, it's not your account. Okay. Rudra. Nice to meet you, Rudra. One thing I can say about the Philippines is all these receipts, right? I've been looking at them. I had a beer, a San Miguel beer, for 180 pesos, which is like less than, right around $1. We went out to eat. This was the most expensive dinner we went to. It was 769 pesos, which is roughly really close to $20. But we had the most fantastic dinner. We had coffee and water and rice and barbecued chicken and tinolang halan and plain rice. I think this was at the oh, this was at 10,000 Roses. 10,000 Roses, which was really nice. Very romantic. Thank you, Rachel. I also went and bought some electronics, adapters and things like that. And the adapters, well, okay, this is from the concrete I bought, which is very interesting. So they sell it by the kilo, so I bought 3 kilos of cement for 10 pesos each, which cost me 30 pesos, which is like not even $1. So I bought 3 kilos of concrete mix for $1. Cheap, cheap, cheap. I went to a junkyard here too, which was really cool. Here's a Jollibee receipt. It costs us 362 pesos to eat, which is really, really cheap. And this is the adapters and stuff I bought. So I've been keeping all these. When I get back to the United States, I'm going to do a slideshow of pesos versus dollars, how much it cost, how much it would cost in the United States, and kind of do a price breakdown. Now, I did kind of spoil us when it came to the resort. We spent 3 nights in the resort in Cebu, and that roughly costs like $100 a night. But it was special night. It was special. It was special. So I wanted it to be very special, and it was. And then I spent like $140 on a family dinner, which was my treat because I wanted all the family to be able to come and not to worry about money or finances, just have a good time. So we did do that too. That would be something that Tin would have to answer. I honestly don't know the answer to that. I've been eating some very interesting snacks. Right now, I've been eating a lot of fresh oranges, upping my vitamin C to help my immune system kick this out of my system, this congestion. Probably doesn't help that, yes, I still puff my cigarettes, but I am down to 4 cigarettes a day. So, the one thing that we eat a lot of is rice, of course. Oh, honey's very good. Honey's very good. Honey, I was trying to find, we might give myself a steam today of ginger and steam with a towel over my head to break up the remainder. It probably doesn't help that I'm still smoking, but everybody has bad habits, and this is mine. And I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh no, I haven't smoked. Yes, I've smoked. Yesterday I smoked 4 cigarettes, and today this is my second one. The morning is the worst for me because I like my coffee and my cigarette. She is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic cook. She's a fantastic cook. I fell in love with these fresh breads here. They're on a trike and they cook them fresh every morning, and they taste like cinnamon bread. And oh my gosh, they're delicious. Yeah. I need something more for sniffles, and in my chest is much better, but I'm spitting out a lot of nastiness. I think the tropical heat does it too. I'm not used to the humidity. So I'm really glad to see some of you new people. I hope you go check out some of the shorts and some of the videos that I've been doing. I like to have fun, I like to laugh, and I like to sing. I'm not a great singer though, but I like to laugh. And so this channel is definitely off the wall. We also have faith get together. I usually have that on Saturdays. I'm 58. I'm 58 years old. I'll be 59 in January. I'm old. I'm old. Thank you. Thank you very much. Since I've lost weight and since I've started working out, a lot of people, and lowering my stress, yeah, it probably is because I laugh. I laugh at myself. I have to tell you this little quick story since you're just new to the channel. So I was having a live stream at like 4 in the morning one morning when I lived in the forest. And I went outside on my break because I had a 2-hour live stream to puff my cigarette. Well, I have a habit of shutting the door and locking it, right? And so I locked myself out during my live stream. It was the funniest shit ever. And people thought I was joking because I like to pull pranks and I like to joke around. But I wasn't joking. I really locked myself out of the house. Really, Rachel? I thought you knew. Now, if I popped out my fake teeth, maybe you would know. I have 2 more teeth to get pulled. Pop them out. Yeah, Rachel. You're a goofball. What time is it in the States, Rachel? Like noon, 1? Something like that? No, really? Thank you. If you would have seen me a year ago, you would have said, oh my God, you're stressed out. You're stressed out. But I have had the happy haters come in lately. People hating on me. It makes you feel good when they hate on you, because at least you know they're thinking about you, right? When they're making up fake accounts. It's 1 a.m. in India. I think it's like 3. I think it's like around 3 a.m. here in the Philippines. But this is the time that Tin sleeps and I'm awake. And then we start out sleeping together. We start out sleeping together. Then she wakes up, then I wake up, then she goes back to sleep. So it's kind of fun. No, not really jet lag. I think it's just that I'm not switched to Philippine time. I'm not. But I've been doing this, what I'm doing right now, for the last year. Because it gives me and Tin time. In the morning, we have breakfast together, even when I'm in the United States and she's here. We have dinner together. And then I've fallen asleep talking to her. And she stays on the phone with me and watches me sleep all night. When I got here, I was really jet lagged, and she's like, babe, you need to go and sleep. And I was so happy and excited to see her. I couldn't sleep. Really, a teenager with a lot of experience. I have 2 kids, 125 wives. I was in the Navy. I'm just playing. I'm kidding about the 125 wives too. I've only been married once. I was married for almost 15 years. I have 2 girls that I adopted with that marriage. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, I put it this way. I was in the military in 1983. Okay, I was in the United States Navy in 1983 to 1989. So there gives you my age right there. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. So, what brought you to the channel, or how did you find the channel? I mean, I'm glad you're here, and I love what you're putting into the chat. You seem like a very... No, no, no. That's way... I was a baby. The Vietnam War was the 1960s conflict. I was in the military in 1983. I joined 1984. I went active duty. There was really no conflicts at that time. I was I fueled aircraft and I hand signaled aircraft. I was stationed out in the Channel Islands off the coast of California. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Rachel. Did they not think of you? Yeah, yeah, many people think that I'm way younger than what I am. That's always happened to me my whole life. My whole life. Which is a compliment. Except when you're trying to discuss a point, and then people are like, how does this young person know the answer when they have no life experience? So it can be complicated sometimes when people look at me as I'm very young and I'm not. But I think that my main thing is I just want to promote love, light, and hope for all people. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what religion you are. And I don't care if you're gay, straight, or bisexual. I don't care about that stuff. I think there's good people in the world, and I think there's some nasty, evil people that the devil's got a hold of. And I think that if we keep seeking the light and love, and if and like when we leave this chat, if we can be that for someone today, maybe a handful of rice, maybe just to give them a hug, I think that makes a difference. And I think that every single person, no matter if you're healthy or not healthy, if you're young or old, if you can keep being the light that God wants us to be, that's like really important. That's really important. To me, it's the most important. It's the most important thing on our journey in life, as we know it, is to be the light, love, and hope. No, they haven't. I don't know. I don't know if they're distrusting. No, right now, Tita Marie, it's not. It's cool, though. It's nice. I'm not, like, sweating bullets like I have been all, for the last week. What rank were you in the Navy? I was in the Navy. I got out as a E3 because I got in a tragic accident. And if you go on the channel and look under the live streams, you'll see about the accident I was in. And that's why that was a really bad wreck. Sorry. Sorry, Tina Marie. What else did you ask me? It's not raining here. Go ahead and ask me again. I'm watching the screen. Maybe I was eating my donut. Maybe I was drinking my coffee. I'm watching, though. It's not raining here now. Yeah, Navy. Oh, okay. I understand. I brought my own. But yes, I have, but they're tobacco-ish. I brought my own from the United States. I roll my own. I roll my own cigarettes because there's no chemicals in it. It's just tobacco. Yeah, yeah. Because almost 2 years ago, I got off of man-made cigarettes because there's over 10,000 chemicals in the cigarettes. And when you get off of those cigarettes, you have a major headache and stuff like that. So this is natural tobacco. It's just tobacco. So a lot less. It's just there's no chemicals. That's good. That's good. Don't do it. Don't pick it up. I quit for 14 years. I went through a nasty breakup. I started smoking again. And my goal, because Tin wants me to be around. In the United States, I brought it with me. I brought it with me. God is giving me the strength. God's giving me the strength in a lot of avenues. One of the biggest avenues that God has given me the strength is to lower my stress and to work out more. Oh, check that out. Oh, this is the coolest lighter ever. That's a prepper lighter. Check that out, y'all. It's got a flashlight. I bought 3 of these for 20 cents. 20 cents American. 3 of them. 3 lighters, 20 cents with a flashlight. That's cool. I'm telling you right now, I didn't even realize there was a flashlight on this. That's cool as hell. Is that cool? I should buy it. I'm going back. I'm going to buy a case of these. I'm going to buy a case of these. I never seen nothing like that. I never seen nothing like them. I just realized my shirt's inside out. Oh well. And then there was fire. I hope that I answered a lot of questions about money on this live stream. To kind of wrap it up, I think it's way less expensive to live in the Philippines than live in the United States. But, here's the big but. Almost every day since I've been here, oh no, I'll put them in my bag. I'm not stupid. They have to go in your bag. Just like I brought new kitchen knives to the Philippines from the United States. They had to be in my bag, okay? Oh yeah, most definitely. They'll take them. You can't take a lighter. So, I think overall, it's less expensive to live in the Philippines than the United States. Most definitely. You can live in the Philippines, even renting an apartment, electric, cell phone, transportation, and food for probably, rough estimate, comfortably, probably between $1,000 and $1,500 a month. And I'm talking everything. And I'm talking outings. I'm talking going out to eat dinner, buying new clothes. I'm talking living a decent life compared to the United States. What do you think about family in the U.S. and Asian countries? In what aspect? In what aspect? The difference is almost every single day that I've been here, at the hottest time of the day, the power goes out. The water's turned off. From roughly noon to 2 o'clock. Shame on you. Whoever's doing that to the Philippines people, shame on you. It cannot be by accident. We have a condo in Manila and a family home in Makati. My husband loves the PH. Me too. I love it. Honestly, I mean, I could stay here. Yeah. The brownouts, do you think it's on purpose? I think it's on purpose. She has running water here. She has running water. She has running water here at this property. I would say it runs off the city. But I told her she's a prepper at heart, because I'll show you for example here. So this is in the kitchen, and as you can see there, that's a large bucket of water. She also has 5 gallons, one stowed underneath and one on top. And that's another 5 gallons. So she has 10 gallons of water there. She has water there. And then as you come over here to the bathroom, she has I would say that's like 45 gallons probably of water. She probably has about 45 gallons of water. So we try to keep, she tries to keep that full all the time. So if they turn off the water, she has water all the time. Which is important. I mean, I'll let that fill up for a little while. Yeah, I mean, and she works really hard. I mean, this is the building. I don't know if y'all can see it. This is the building that we're working on right now. Our new bed and stuff, which I got months and months ago. The bed will be moving down here once we get the walls up, and then the aircon will be in this building, in that hut, and this will be storage. Oh, nice. I don't know if you have a channel, but I just add you as a mod. And I just added you as a mod. If you have channels, drop your links. Look at Jack, he's knocked out. Jack is knocked out, he's sleeping. Here on this. Okay, there we go. That's full. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I did, before Tita Marie, I did mostly, you can look at my playlists. I do a lot of demos and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of news broadcasts, but I got really burnt out. My news channel was doing really good, but it's depressing. But people like the way I bring the news because I bring it in a silly, off-the-wall prepper way. And I just got burnt out on it, and I haven't done it in months. When I get back to the States, I'll probably start doing a news broadcast like once a week, just kind of a wrap-up of what people should be watching for, economy-wise, wars, food shortages, things like that, and recalls. Yeah. No, well, my thing is, Rachel, is I was doing it in and day out. Yeah, between 5 and 7. At about 5, we're going for a walk down to the ocean, to the swimming area. And then today, I believe that we're going to a resort just to go swimming for the day, just me and her. Just kind of kick back, relax day, and do a lot of swimming. We stayed out last night and did a bunch of stuff. Well, and that's a good thing, Tita Marie, because this is my thing, is everybody should be preparing. And it's not just for prepping is like an insurance policy. I think the most important prep that any of us can do, first of all, is spirituality. I think that being spiritually centered is the most important thing. Being that you have faith and that you know that even during the storms, God will carry you through. Thank you. She is, I think the biggest surprise with her, is I knew she was little, but when I got the plane, I felt like a giant. She's like 4'11", and I'm like almost 5'8", and so I really felt like a giant next to her. And when the first time, I'm going to tell the truth here, the first time she put her hand in my hand, my heart was just like almost sunk, because her hand is so tiny and she's so precious. She is a good woman inside and out. 55. She's 55. And, can somebody drop a link for Tin's channel? I'll drop it. It's on the community page, Rachel. It's weird because I don't know how to type in my own chat when I'm like this. I don't think I can, is what it is. I don't think I can. Let me see. No. Oh. No. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, she's just a fantastic woman. She's a lot different than anyone I've ever been with, and I'm very blessed and thankful every single day for her. We've had our ups and our downs over the last year, and we were talking last night that it's like yin and yang because we can laugh together. She likes to dance, she likes the water. We have a lot of things in common, but we also have this place where we can back off from each other and still feel the love. Wow, I think you found your match because I heard Asian women look, they don't age. They look younger. I think that God saved the best for last. I think that I am 120% committed to this relationship. Good times and bad, storms and rainbows, sunsets and sunrises. I think that she has brought out the best in me. I think that she has shown me love that I've never imagined. And the welcoming from her family has been like overwhelming. No, not at all. Not at all. I don't want to talk about anybody in a negative manner. That's not me. You know what I mean? Like, you take life's lessons and you can look at them negatively or you can look at them positive. I try to, no matter what has happened, is to take the positive from that relationship, be it if it's a friend or a lover, a parent or a grandparent, and take the positive and dwell on the positive and let the negative go. That's me. We can all sit around and boo-hoo and whine about negative things in our lives, but I believe this, and I've lived by this for many, many years, okay? I've lived by this by many years. What you bring in here, what you speak out of here, what you bring into your soul becomes your reality. So if you're always down and out, and you're always sad, and you're always pissed off, that is the life you'll live, no matter what. If you bring in here, and speak out of here, and bring into here good from every situation, you will manifest happiness, peace, and harmony. It is what it is. What we speak is what we become. What we think is what we become. If you say you're always poor, you'll be poor. If you say you're lazy, you'll be lazy. If you think that every time somebody's after you, someone will be after you. If you think that God is with you, happiness is with you, peace is with you, you're manifesting your own destiny. What we put into the universe comes back to us. Sometimes we put out negative, but if we take the time to take the negative and turn it around to positive, that is what we become. That's just how I believe. The link takes me to my own channel. Oops, let me see. Oh no, I better not press the button. I'll drop the link for Tin's channel on the community page right after this live stream. Which I'm going to get off here in just a minute because now it's time for me to go back, lay down for a couple hours, and then get up, and then we're going to the beach. Rachel, check the link and see if it goes to 10. It looks like it's 10's link. Please smash the thumbs. Did it work, Rachel? Did it work? Did it work? Yeah, this house is really close to the beach. Like, oh, cool. It worked. Thank you, Tita Marie. Thank you. My name's Kim, K-Y-M. Kim. Most people on YouTube call me OT to the W to the P. OTWP. Off the wall prepper. But you're welcome to call me by my first name, Kim, K-Y-M. I hope that everybody, no matter where you're watching from today, I hope that you have a blessed day. I hope that you manifest positivity, love, light, and hope in your life. And as we say here on Off the Wall Prepper, huge big prepper hugs to each and every one of you from here in Ormic, Macbang, Philippines to wherever you're at. Make today count. Be the light, the love, and the hope for someone. It doesn't have to be financial. You can always pat them on the back or give them a hug. God bless until I see you again, my friends. Have a wonderful day. And God bless you. Bye. Big prepper. Oh, T-Long. T-Long. T to the long, long. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. T-Long, where have you been? I hope you're alright. Everybody have a good day. I'll see you later today or first thing in the morning as we get ready to travel back to Cebu for 3 days of fun at the, where are we going? We're going to the waterfront. We're going to the waterfront casino and beach resort. So I'll see you guys in the next few days and gals. God bless. Stay peaceful. Finally caught alive. Have a great day. Hey, one last thing. Forgive often and love hard. Bye.